Hi there, Vivian. It's Marcy here, recording your video that I was going to record for you. Now, I'm not going to take up much of your time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over 3 things that you guys could do today to start bringing in more business to your company. The 3 things that I'm going to go over are content, backlinks, and citations. Now, I noticed that you've got a couple of sites out there generating leads for your company. I just took this one so we could use this one as an example. I grabbed it first. Now, my search was for plumbing that I put in the search browser, and nice to see that you have all this content. That was as I said, my first subject to bring up to here. Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words, even more in some cases, but really the 1,000 to 1,500 is a minimum on the home page. That helps them to find you. When somebody searches whatever they're looking for in the browser, they go out and crawl the web and they're looking for the most relevant results. They want to keep searchers on their search engine. So that's where all the content comes into such importance. I'm just going to check. So it's good, Langley Plumbing and Heating Solutions, so at least we have something, we have it named, but it's not like somebody's going to write all that in the browser. You try to match it. You could have just named it plumbing, or, you know, various water tanks, pipes, furnaces, keywords, stuff that you're going to use to you know, the type of, you want it to match what the searchers are going to put in the search bar. So you could, you know, you have a lot more content than most. However, it's not 1,000 to 1,500, but if you wanted to add that, it would just help Google to find you and potentially put you above others in the rankings. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is backlinks. What a backlink is it's a link from a third-party site coming into your site. The internet's like a big popularity contest, so when other sites vote for you, aka give you a link back to your site, that in turn moves your site up through the search engines. So I took this site and I put it into this tool called Ahrefs, and it shows us what's going on behind the scenes, seeing how many backlinks and whatnot that you have. You have 8 other websites on the internet that are referring back to this site, giving you 206 backlinks. You are being found for 20 organic keywords. So you can see that I guess you got this one up here at the beginning of the year, which is good. You can see that you're adding links. And it brought, this particular site brought in 3 people found it organically. So they just found it while they were searching. It wasn't a paid ad or anything. And they came to take a look at this site. So that's your backlinks, and then lastly is citations. I think this is your other site. So what a citation is it's a place on the internet where you're going to find your business name, address, and phone number listed. So this map listing being in here is a citation. As I mentioned, the content and the backlinks tend to push to get your site up here on the first page, the first search for Google. It's the amount of citations that you have that seems to be the power behind driving you up in the ranks for the maps listing. And statistics show, so this is a good place for you guys to be, statistics show that, and it'll be interchanging unless you're like totally optimized for each keyword. You know, different sites are bobbing in and out of there. But the statistics show that probably 50 to 60% of the clicks are going to the businesses that are up in this spot. We call it the map pack. So it's good to see that you've got one up there for this search term. So that's what I wanted to cover for you today, Vivian. If you wanted to, you know, you guys wanted to increase your exposure and get both those sites showing up in the maps and both those sites on the ranking on the first page of Google would be great. So I'm going to email this off to you. I'll follow up to make sure that it did make it before you and didn't end up in a junk folder or a spam folder somewhere. And thank you for taking my call, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Take care.